Well, I think it's okay that he doesn't know who Air Supply is, but I'm shook.
You took it hard.
They were playing that when I came in this morning in the building, Mika.
I'm all out of love. You don't know the song.
I'll do my research after the show.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost with. Okay, Democrat Texas State Representative James Tallarico has emerged as a strong communicator for Democrats since launching his bid for U.S. Senate last month. The former public middle school teacher, and seminary student caught national attention when he flipped a state house district outside Austin in 2018 and has since grown an impressive social media following, large crowds with clips of Texas House floor speeches going viral, and a widely applauded appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast. And James Tallarico joins us now. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I learned a little something about you already, but I'm going to play the song for you after the. Okay.
Got it.
So, for
You
years,
won't like it.
you're going to
Sure I
love
will.
it.
She's crazy.
Especially
Sure.
my rendition. So we've heard a lot of folks saying, I'm going to turn Texas blue, and it's always been fool's gold. What makes you different?
Well, I know Texas has broken a lot of people's hearts, including those of us who live in Texas and who love Texas. We've got 30 million people in our state living under this extremism and corruption that we've seen in our politics. And I think over the last 10, 15, 20 years, you've seen elections in Texas get more competitive, not less. There are some old swing states that are now becoming less competitive. Texas is not one of them. And I think what it's going to take is a campaign that can bring people together to finally change the politics
Obviously,
of our state.
want to hear the message of your campaign, but also, what are you running against?
Well, I said when I first started this campaign that I really don't see politics as left versus right anymore. I see it as top versus bottom. Y'all were just having a conversation about how the richest 1% in this country now own more wealth than the entire middle class. There are three men, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, who now own more wealth than 165 million Americans combined. And they're using that wealth to rig our political system. They increasingly own social media, traditional media. They own politicians in both political parties. And they're using that wealth to divide us on a regular basis. And I think people are tired of being pitted against each other. We have so much more in common with each other than we realize. And this campaign's trying to bring working people together so we can take power back for our communities.
Joe.
Yeah, I'm curious. You're talking about Texas remaining competitive. So we've all been looking through the years at the trend lines. Barack Obama lost Texas by double digits in 08 and 12. In 16, I believe Hillary lost it by 9 points. Joe Biden in 20 lost it by 5 points. In 24, though, Donald Trump won it again in double digits. And you look at all of those counties along the Texas-Mexican border, Trump won all of those. Those used to be, like Hillary Clinton won some of those areas by 60%. What happened in 24, and how did Democrats turn that around in 26?
Well, Joe, you know better than most people that politics is really just about relationships. And like in our personal lives, if you take someone for granted, they're going to go looking for alternatives. And Democrats, particularly national Democrats, took South Texas, took the Rio Grande Valley, took Hispanic voters for granted. And in the last election, Republicans went down to South Texas and they made big promises. They promised to lower the cost of things. They promised to put working families first. They promised to drain the swamp. And that was attractive to a lot of voters, including a lot of folks in my family, a lot of the guys I grew up with. And now I think they've seen just in 1 year how things have gotten more expensive. Working families are falling further behind, and corruption in Washington is the worst it's ever been. But just because the other side has fumbled the ball doesn't mean that ball is going to run itself into the end zone. It's incumbent upon me and my campaign to articulate our vision and our values and let them know that if they feel disillusioned, if they feel left behind by both parties, they've got a home in our campaign.
Let's talk about the Hispanic vote in Texas, because I think it's so telling about part of the Hispanic vote nationwide. I complained to my friends in Congress, my Democratic friends in the 90s even, that there was this belief among Democrats that every Hispanic must be for illegal immigration, must be for open borders. And I told them, I said, that's a profound misreading of Hispanic voters. Didn't we see that? Hispanic voters in Texas, especially along the border, were offended, like most Americans, by the open border policies of 21, 22, and 23.
That's exactly right. My family is from South Texas. My mom is from Laredo, Texas, right there on the Texas-Mexico border. And people in South Texas, Hispanic voters generally, they want the same things that all voters want. They want public safety. They want strong public schools. They want health care they can count on. And so to pigeonhole that community or pander to that community on one issue is really understanding what the community is all about. And so I am treating Hispanic voters like swing voters. I'm going to be competing for their votes. I went down to South Texas, went down to the Rio Grande Valley in the very beginning of this campaign because I wanted to communicate that I'm going to be trying to earn their trust, earn their respect, and earn their votes just like I would with any community in the state of Texas.
Mm-hmm. So I spent a decent amount of time in your fabulous state, and I know you're currently a state representative.
That's right. Yes.
22. The Texas state legislature, Governor Abbott took like a very hard right turn. That's when they passed, if I'm recollecting, what I will say a bad voting rights bill, 6-week abortion ban, and it felt to me like it was not coming from a position of strength from them. It felt to me that they felt they were losing a grip on the state, and this was coming down hard, right wing. Let's adopt what we can now. But then, to Joe's point, in 24, I mean, maybe that was just a reflection of the presidential race. But how are Texans feeling about what does happen in the state legislature? Are they paying attention to it? Do they feel these constrictions in their lives about what's happened down there?
They are, and I'll add one more, which is this private school voucher scam that Governor pushed on our state, taking money out of our underfunded public schools and giving that money to wealthy parents who already have their kids in private school. And you know that public schools, especially in small towns in Texas, are not just academic institutions, they're community hubs, right? Friday Night Lights, it brings people together in a time when we're so divided. And so I think folks across the state, particularly in our rural areas, are starting to get a sense of the game that's being played. They realize that they divide us by party, by race, by gender, by religion, so we don't notice that they're picking our pockets. We don't notice that they're closing our schools, gutting our health care, raising taxes on all of us, and cutting taxes for themselves. And so I think this is a product of one-party rule. Whether it's the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, one-party rule always leads to extremism and corruption. And so my party talks about turning Texas blue. Republicans talk about keeping Texas red. I really think the best color for my state is purple. I think she would look great in purple because competitive elections lead to better public policy.
But the other thing that of course, that the state Republicans did in Texas is this redistricting effort.
That's right.
The tip of the spear of what President Trump's efforts are. We've seen it now replicated in a number of other states where that plus efforts to purge voter rolls, plus potentially the Supreme Court taking on Voting Rights Act, a real sense among those in your party that the midterms next year might not really be free and fair. Do you share that?
I do, and that's why my Democratic colleagues and I in the state legislature took the unprecedented step of breaking quorum over the summer to shine a national spotlight on this power grab. I don't feel like folks were talking about it in the beginning of the summer. Once we broke quorum, suddenly everybody was talking about gerrymandering. In fact, there was a chart that showed Google searches for the word gerrymandering went through the roof when we broke quorum. So I do think there's now broad awareness and broad opposition to this kind of power grab, this kind of politics. Most people, whether they're Democrats, independents, or Republicans, don't want politicians choosing their voters. They want voters choosing their politicians. And this is not an issue of party, it's really an issue of power. People in power want to stay in power, and that's unacceptable in this country. And so I think you're going to see people across the political spectrum standing up to this kind of corruption, because that's what it is at the end of the day, it's corruption.
Texas Democratic State Representative and candidate for U.S. Senate, James Tellerico, thank you very much for coming on the show this morning. It's very nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
All right.